Hello everyone. As you can see, I'm going to take a break from my mock for a second. Had a little dilemma. I think I've resolved it. As you can see from this box, I tip it up and everything might fall out. I have set 10030, the original UCS Collector's edition of the Imperial Star Destroyer. And in this box, I got the new one. So I wanted to do a preliminary comparison of the two. I'm kind of upset, just like I was with the Millennium Falcon, that they've released this because every time they re-release a new set, it devalues the first set. And so it's really hard when you're a collector and kind of an investor in Lego when they continue to devalue everything. Now, how much it will devalue, I don't know. But the reason I got this one is, as any of you who have had the original know, this one had some structural problems. I had this one put together for, I would say, at least a year just sitting out. And I think over time, the longer technique pieces actually started to bend a little because of the weight. It just wasn't structurally sound. The other problem is this one was held together, the top and the bottom pieces, with magnets. I'm thinking this one is not because it has, I think it's substantially larger, but this is what we're going to do is we're going to compare and kind of open this one up. And then I'll do some more comparisons later on down the road. But just to give you a preliminary comparison, this puppy weighs 34 pounds. That's almost identical to the new Millennium Falcon. So even though it has fewer pieces than that, weight-wise, if you were buying Lego by the pound, this one's definitely a better deal because it cost $100 less than the new Millennium Falcon. Now comparing it to this one only weighs 19.2 pounds. So substantially heavier, almost double. And then this box is 23 inches by 20 inches. That would be wrong. This box is 23 inches by 20 inches by 8.5 inches. Which makes it 3,910 cubic inches. This one is 22.5 inches by 19 inches by 16.5 inches, making it 7,053.75 cubic inches. Not quite double the size of this, but substantially bigger. So clearly this one has a lot more to it, and I'm hoping it's going to be more structurally sound. It also comes with two minifigs that I kind of like that. But let's open this up and see what we're dealing with. The first thing I will note, and I have liked this about the last, at least with the Millennium Falcon and with this one, I think a few other sets, is that when Lego is shipping them, you have your original shipping box that I just took off, plus you've got another box before you get to the actual display box. That way they've done a much better job of protecting the package because we're spending so much on these new sets that if they came damaged, even if the pieces are all okay, if the box gets damaged, it's a real bummer. So they've been much better than that. The other thing that they did not do when I bought my very first Millennium Falcon, and it ended up at my neighbor's house, is they're making you sign for these, which I really appreciate because a $700 package just left on your doorstep, a little bit scary, especially how much people steal now. So let's go to box 2. And there she is, set 75252 Ultimate Collector Series Imperial Star Destroyer. Now, I can compare them that have the boxes open. This one, old one, has 3,104 pieces. The new one has 4,784 pieces. So it's about 1,600 pieces more than the first one, and I'm hoping, because when I really look at the pictures, it doesn't really look all that different. They've probably added a few more details, small pieces, but I'm hoping most of those pieces are for the interior structure, and that they've held it together with technique pieces instead of magnets like this one. We'll see. I'm obviously not going to put it together today, but I'm really hoping that that's how it turns out, and that's what really made my decision to buy this one, is that it had more pieces. I think it's going to be put together better than this one, and overall just be a relatively better project. When I'm all done, which is going to take me a while, I think I'll put this one back together and this one, so you can get a better comparison for any of you who are questioning whether you should buy it. I know this one took me a long time to put together, and I have a special one because they gave me an incorrect manual that was missing about 50 pages, and so I actually had to, fortunately they were mirror image pages, so I was able to take the left side and then build, this would be the left side, and then build the right side from it and just make it a mirror image. But I do remember that was quite a challenge, so it might take me a while to put both of them back together, but I'll let you see how that turns out as I kind of continue on my mock and my other projects. But you know, I'm looking forward to this one. Hope you at least kind of found any of this information interesting or useful if you are thinking about buying this one. And I will see you next time. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Boxed in, literally.